Foreign Admits. Thank you so much for inviting me here today. I'm really glad that I will be able to share my bit of knowledge and experiences with our audience. So let's start with my introduction. I'm Ritesh Jain. I hail from a small town in Rajasthan, that's Fagi. And from there, I had a dream that I'll go out someday and study in a very prestigious university abroad. So from there, I dreamt about it. I started my journey. I did my engineering. I did my bachelor's in India from Amity University, Noida. I, to be honest, I cracked the IIT, but you understand how difficult it is. So it's not in everybody's hand. It's not everybody's piece of cakes to get a good rank and get into IIT. So I am one of them, but I don't regret. There are a lot of other places as well where you can go and do well. So yeah, so from there I started my journey and I started to apply for foreign universities and I landed to Milan. And currently I am studying in Milan in Politecnico di Milano. As you know, right now I already told I'm in Italy, and it is one of the most affected country in the world right now after China, I would say. The graphs and the numbers, they shoot like anything. So if I give you statistics about current situation, so till now we had 2007, it's 207,000 people who are affected, and over we have noted 28,000 deaths till date. So you can just imagine how many people are affected over here, considering a very small population. Like if I give you a small if I give you a small numbers, the population of whole Italy is less than Rajasthan. So you can imagine 207,000 cases in Italy, which is less than number of people there is less than Rajasthan. So now the current situation, I would say we have been in lockdown since 63 days here, and people over here are really cooperative. Government is taking all the measures, all the initiatives which they can take. They are also seeking help from other countries as well. So to be honest, they are trying as much as they can do. Now come to university part. My university is like very much concerned. We are here a family of more than 120 countries in university, so it's a very huge responsibility for them to take care of each and everybody, because all of us are here. Our family left us on our university. We are their responsibilities. So they are taking care of it, and I would say my university is taking care very well. They are giving us emails each and every day. They have turned all the systems, all everything is digitalized. They are responding as much as quick it is possible. My whole lectures are digitalized right now. I am not at all, there is not a single day I'm free from my lectures. It's just I feel like I just have to stay home and do my work. It's again, we enjoy our Saturday, Sunday as we used to do before. It's just on a video call, on a Zoom call, or nothing apart from that has changed. Like if we see it as a positive thing. Apart from that, I would say like I got a lot of time. Our universities are encouraging us to develop our skills as well. Like they have sent us numerous links. They have tied up with Coursera, EDX to provide us special skills which we might be needing in future to secure a good job, or to learn something new which we always wanted to do, which we never get time during the university. So yeah, so like for example, I like to fun, like I like various things to do, not just my engineering. So I'm studying very interesting thing over here. I'm studying helicopters in Politecnico di Milano right now. So it's itself is a very interesting, but I'm very interested in photography. I'm interested in, like you would say, entrepreneurship. So I'm learning these things as well. So yeah, my university is doing pretty good. And this COVID-19 situation, as bad it is, we can convert it into as good as we can, or as good we want. So that's what I would say the current situation. Yeah, so I have a very important piece of advice for people who are going to apply for foreign universities. I would say just check what kind of measures the country is taking. When they are allowing students to fully travel and accommodate over there, like accommodate, I mean, there is a situation right now that people who like university who don't have university accommodations, So you have to live outside the university, and you have to make sure that people over there are not restricting you, and it is not difficult to get accommodation over there. First of all, like the situations outside, how they are accepting people in the city, first of all. Second, you don't have to fear a lot, because this situation, I would say, the more you are self-aware, more it is better for you. It's not a lot dependent on the other people, or on other society or other country. It is moreover dependent on you, I would say. Also, I would recommend one more thing. If you are applying to somewhere, make sure your visa processes, like right now what's happening, every country have, even in Europe, like if you will specifically concern about Europe, then we need just one visa, Schengen visa, for multiple countries. So right now every country having their own rules. They are opening their what do we say, boundaries at a different time. So you have to make sure the universities which you are targeting, new universities are opening their travel and everything in that time. So that is again a very important thing you have to consider. Then a very major thing you might be considered about job aspects, the internship things, how will the education be digitalized or not. So let me tell you one thing, these online lectures, honestly, they are not that impactful. I understand that, because I have been following it. But I would say you try to indulge yourself into such activities, because more in the future, like my professors talk or what I listen from my colleagues, like it's really beneficial if you try to indulge yourself in such activities, like into digitalized platform, and you get yourself familiar with the digital education, because it's really important. And even if the situations are better, a lot of universities, a lot of people won't restrict themselves to utilize this opportunity, because now everybody is getting familiar with using this digital education, and it's really helpful for everybody, like especially for professors. Right now it's hectic, it's new for them as well, but they are planning it to utilize in further cases as well, when everything is normal, because everybody is busy. They are in some meetings. From anywhere a professor can give a lecture. Also, like our professors, when you come to higher education, they have very good background in research, so they know leaders, business leaders. Suppose in my industry, Airbus is a very big deal in Europe, so they know a lot of people in Airbus, and it is not possible for them to come to university and give a lecture. But through these means, these digital lectures, they can give you lecture from anywhere. They can show you any facilities. So in these terms, it is very useful. So let's come back to again what I was speaking about, jobs and internships. So in that sense, right now what's happening, nothing will stop. Okay, right now it's okay, it's fine, it's the time of exaggeration, it's the heat right now. So don't worry about that, when all will be a bit into under control. The most important thing will be your skills. Try building your skills. Don't worry about getting a job or getting an internship right now. Come here, target a good university, enhance your skill, and be safe, stay safe. Don't worry about it. Get into digital things, and everything will be fine for sure.